The Forgotten Empire, evidence for Tartaria's existence. For nearly 700 years, from the 13th century through the early 19th century, world maps, encyclopedias, and official government documents consistently recorded the existence of a vast empire called Tartaria. This civilization spanned from Eastern Europe across Siberia to North America, with outposts and colonies worldwide. Then suddenly, in the span of just a few decades, all references to this empire disappeared from official records. Today, most people have never even heard the name Tartaria, and those who have are told it was simply a medieval misconception. But the evidence tells a very different story. This first installment will examine the overwhelming cartographic evidence spanning 500+ years. Architectural anomalies that defy conventional history. The empire's mysterious technological achievements. The global catastrophe that may have destroyed it. The systematic erasure from historical records. The map evidence, 500 years of consistent documentation. The most undeniable proof of Tartaria's existence comes from centuries of maps created by different cultures across different time periods. These weren't speculative or mythological maps, but practical navigation tools used by governments and merchants. Early records 13th to 16th centuries. 1247 Franciscan monk Giovanni de Pien del Carpine's detailed account of Great Tartary, after his diplomatic mission. 1360 The Catalan Atlas shows Imperium Tartarorum as a sovereign state. 1550 Sebastian Münster's maps depict independent Tartarian kingdoms. 1570 Abraham Ortelius' Theatrum Orbis Terrarum shows detailed provincial divisions. Golden Age documentation 17th to 18th centuries. 1630 Jan Jansonius' Atlas shows Tartaria as the largest country in Asia. 1705 Johann Baptist Homann's map shows multiple independent Tartarian states. 1740 Johann Matthias Haas' detailed map of the entire Tartarian Empire. 1771 Encyclopaedia Britannica entry, Tartary, a vast country in the northern parts of Asia. North American connections. 1784 Abel Buell's map shows Tartary extending into Alaska. 1796 John Russell's map labels Northwest America as Tartarian territory. 1806 Aaron Arrowsmith's map shows Tartarian influence in the Pacific Northwest. The Great Disappearance. Between 1800 to 1920, all references to Tartaria were systematically removed. 1852 Last major reference in Blackie's Modern Encyclopedia. 1867 Britannica begins referring to Central Asia, instead. 1920 Complete erasure from all official maps and documents. Architectural anomalies, buildings that shouldn't exist. Tartaria's architectural legacy survives in hundreds of structures worldwide that don't fit conventional history. The Global Star Fort Network. Over 500 nearly identical star-shaped fortifications worldwide. Found from Japan to Brazil to South Africa. Many located in strategically irrelevant locations. Built with precise geometry requiring advanced mathematics. Some show evidence of being much older than claimed. The Mud Flood Enigma. Hundreds of 19th-century buildings with buried first floors. Windows and doors opening at ground level. Official explanations of grade changes don't hold up to scrutiny. Possible evidence of rapid sedimentation from a catastrophe. Megastructures of unknown origin. The Kremlin's original white stone walls, officially attributed to Italians. European-style architecture in remote Siberian locations. Neoclassical government buildings worldwide with no clear architects. The mysterious, old buildings of San Francisco and Chicago. Lost technology, advanced science before its time. Evidence suggests Tartaria possessed scientific knowledge beyond what was officially known until the 20th century. Energy systems. Wireless electricity towers in old illustrations. 19th century patents for free energy devices, later suppressed. The Great Exhibition of 1851's impossible glass architecture. Ancient reports of perpetual light in cities. Transportation networks. Medieval accounts of flying machines in Tartary. The Chinese sky chariots that may have been Tartarian. Underground tunnel networks spanning continents. Strange early rail systems in American cities. Construction secrets. Megalithic buildings assembled without modern equipment. Earthquake-proof architectural designs. Self-cooling/heating structures. Materials science we still can't replicate today. The Great Catastrophe, what really happened? Around the early 1800s, something devastating occurred that may have destroyed Tartaria. The worldwide fires. Moscow 1812, coinciding with Napoleon's invasion. New York 1835, Great Fire. Chicago 1871, Great Chicago Fire. Constantinople 1782, 1826. Similar events globally within a 100-year period. The mud flood hypothesis. Evidence of rapid sedimentation in major cities. Buildings buried under meters of earth. Official stories of grade changes that defy logic. Possible connection to electromagnetic disturbances. The reset. Complete architectural style changes post-catastrophe. New governments appearing suddenly. Historical records being rewritten en masse. Introduction of modern history narratives. The systematic erasure, how they made us forget. The suppression of Tartaria appears coordinated across nations. Methods of erasure. Gradual alteration of maps throughout the 19th century. Encyclopedia revisions removing references. Reclassification of artifacts as unknown origin. Destruction of documents and records. Reattribution of architectural works to others. Possible motivations. Hiding advanced technology from the public. Concealing true human history. Creating nationalist historical narratives. Maintaining emerging power structures. Covering up evidence of a global catastrophe. Modern implications. Our understanding of history may be fundamentally flawed. Ancient technology could solve modern energy crises. Architectural secrets could revolutionize construction. The truth about human civilization remains hidden. Ancient origins, how old is Tartaria really? While conventional history places Tartaria in the medieval period, evidence suggests much deeper roots. Prehistoric connections. Similarities to descriptions of Hyperborea. Possible connections to the Scythians and other ancient steppe peoples. Megalithic structures in Siberia predating recorded history. Linguistic links to ancient Eurasian languages. The Great Wall mystery. Sections of the Great Wall face north, who were they defending against? Old maps show Tartarian walls across Eurasia. Possible that multiple civilizations built defensive walls against Tartaria. Ancient accounts. Herodotus descriptions of northern civilizations. Chinese records of Western barbarians with advanced technology. Medieval Arab travelers' accounts of northern empires. The global empire, Tartaria's worldwide reach. Evidence suggests Tartaria's influence extended far beyond Asia. North American presence. Old maps labeling Northwest America as Tartarian territory. Similar architectural styles in early American buildings. Native American legends of white-skinned visitors from the West. The mysterious Melungeon people of Appalachia. European connections. Unexplained similarities between Russian and Western European architecture. The Mongol invasions that may have been Tartarian. Old European royal families claiming Tartarian ancestry. Asian networks. The Silk Road's possible Tartarian origins. Similar star forts found across Asia. Ancient Chinese records of northern trading partners. Advanced knowledge, what did the Tartarians know? The technological evidence suggests Tartaria possessed energy technology. Possible wireless energy transmission. Advanced understanding of electromagnetism. Crystal power sources described in legends. Atmospheric energy harvesting. Construction science. Anti-gravity or levitation techniques for moving megaliths. Self-healing concrete and stone. Geomantic architecture harnessing earth energies. Sophisticated urban planning principles. Medical knowledge. Ancient accounts of remarkable healing techniques. Possible understanding of genetics and longevity. Herbal and vibrational medicine. Surgical procedures ahead of their time. The Great Demise, Catastrophe or Conquest. Multiple theories attempt to explain Tartaria's disappearance. Natural catastrophe theory. Possible pole shift or geomagnetic event. Massive plasma discharges in the atmosphere. Comet or meteor impacts. Rapid climate change events. Technological disaster theory. Energy grid failure or overload. Weather control experiments gone wrong. Biological or nanotech accidents. Atmospheric alterations with unintended consequences. Human intervention theories. Coordinated attacks by rival powers. Internal civil war or revolution. Religious or ideological schisms. Deliberate self-destruction to prevent technology misuse. The modern recovery, piecing together lost knowledge. Today, researchers worldwide are working to recover Tartarian knowledge. Architectural studies. Analyzing star fort geometries for hidden purposes. Studying mud flood buildings for construction secrets. Reverse engineering ancient concrete formulas. Energy research. Recreating possible wireless power systems. Investigating ancient, free energy devices. Studying atmospheric energy harvesting. Historical reconstruction. Digital archiving of old maps and documents. Linguistic analysis of surviving Tartarian terms. Genetic studies of possible descendant populations. Understanding Tartaria's true history could revolutionize our energy infrastructure. Provide solutions for sustainable architecture. Offer new medical insights. Change our understanding of human civilization. Help prepare for potential future catastrophes. The suppression of this knowledge represents one of history's greatest cover-ups. As more evidence emerges, we may finally uncover the truth about this lost civilization and its remarkable achievements. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Tartaria's history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more epic history content. What history should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below.